Hey guys, welcome to an experience. Today I'm going to be walking you through the Lifechanger Experience here at the Crusader Caravans Melbourne dealership. The Lifechanger Experience is a brand new MY25 Caravan the Crusader have just released. It is a tare weight of 2146, an ATM of 3200, a ball weight of 135. This particular van right behind me, the Mr. Lifechanger Experience, is the DC 15994. In case you like the colours, speak to your dealer, they can pull the chassis. This guy measures from tip of the A-frame to the back of the spare wheel at 8 meters exactly, so perfect for the driveway at home. And internally, we're measuring at 19'3". We hope you like it. It's certainly an experience. So welcome to the Lifechanger Experience, the newest caravan to enter the Lifechanger range. The Lifechanger range was revamped. The Lifechanger range Experience now, that we're currently standing in front of, is a 19'3" Club Lounge caravan. Measures perfectly for absolute ergonomic perfection inside the van. You get an awesome table setting, you've got a great seating setting, you've got queen beds, you've got one 110 amp AGM battery, 170 litre compressor fridge, 6-inch A-frame all the way through to a 6-inch chassis, a roller rocker suspension with a 15-inch tyre. Not much more you can ask for. This one's new, let's have a bit of a look. So, starting at the tip of the A-frame here with our little Crusader sign, we've got a 50mm ball, standardised handbrake, and we have a 450 MPa gunmetal chassis. We have a tap on the A-frame like so. We have Matador chain hooks to be able to hook up our chains. Brake safe here, our Alco jockey wheel. We have 2 9-kilo gas bottles with a regulator tap protector, and this guy is fitted off with a peel pop rivet assembly with a bitumen tape adhesive. It is a fully one-piece composite roof, walls, and floor, so there is no timber in the construction of this. There's an XRP insulated foam, so it means that it's non-water retentive. It's not going to diminish when it's, if it all comes into contact with water. It doesn't diminish it, doesn't depreciate the product. It doesn't affect it like that. So timber aluminium vans typically cladded with a timber inside. You're obviously going to get some of the water effects. With the XRP, you're not going to see that. Your asset's going to stay safe. Awesome new decals revamping the range. We have this front protective wrap just here from the team at Avery. It is a Dynoc stickering that allows for just a little bit of class, a little bit of perfection there from the team at Crusader, and that is across all of the Crusader range, so no better one than the other. We have a J-mold wrap all the way, a cosmetic trim just to finish this unit off, and we have these brand new Lifechanger stickers that really complete and make the unit stand out to that of its competitor. This guy here is, you can find the recommended retail price online nationwide to be able to see what this guy's worth, but a van that has no timber in the construction is, for what these guys are looking at charging for this, it's absolutely astonishing. So we open up our little doors. So these are a newer door you'll see into the industry. It's a full wide tunnel boot, so a little bit narrower tunnel boot as far as entry door-wise to that of the other range Musketeers and Excaliburs. However, the actual opening inside is still massively ample, and you still get the same sort of storage room to be able to pop chairs and all that sort of stuff in it. This guy here, again, fully insulated, so you're well and truly protected against the elements. These are an aluminium Dometic window. So as opposed to the 2024 vans, this is an MY25, slightly different in the trim, slightly different in the hooking systems for the windows. There's a double glazed Dometic window, and it's the European finish. So this is the aluminium cross-section here, all the way around the window, as opposed to the plastic window frames that we were used to for the MY24s. The MY25s, you'll notice there's no little locking knobs on the side. That's a differentiating factor. You've still got the 3-click lock system for the windows, and then you've got a little clip just here for the actual windows inside, which I'll highlight to you, but that's the real distinct difference. Quality-wise of these, I think it's a real step up from what Crusader was previously doing, and a real step up for Dometic as well. We've got 2 110 litre fresh drinking tanks. So you've got 1 filler, 2 filler like so, with our side marker clearance lights, and we've also got our 110 amp AGM battery in an amply sized box on the outside for locking points just like so. And then obviously you've got that 6-inch A-frame, 6-inch chassis subsection from the team at Intelligent Engineering, 450 MPa Australian steel. The closest competitor to this price-wise, I think you'll find is probably an often and not a imported product that is fully constructed, rolled out of a shipping container. This is constructed ground up. You get to see, you know, Mark and Giuseppe and Tom and Twan and all those guys down at the factory building these things. This is Australian-made handcraft. There's really nothing else like it on the market for what you're paying, for what you're getting, and the construction methods and the resilience and reliance that Manufacturer of the Year product like Crusader currently are presenting. So really, really excited to start showing people these at the next upcoming shows. We have 15-inch tyres with a roller rocker, true roller rocker Alco suspension, so it allows for the roller rocker to be more of a semi-off-road leaf spring suspension, allows for pivoting. Back when I first started, you know, 10 years ago sort of thing, aging a bit now, this suspension was what people would class as semi-off-road. You know, people would drive these down the Unadilla, Gibb River, all that sort of stuff, and it hasn't changed. It's just the conditions and expectations that they drive in. But leaf spring suspension nowadays is more of your, you know, dirt road if you have to sort of suspension. Upgrades obviously available, but it's a beautiful towing suspension, multiple greasing points, really easy to maintain, and resilience and reliance that Alco offer with the construction methods from the guys at Intel. So it's a 15-inch tyre, 10-inch brake, 6-studded tyre. We have our mounting point like so. Lift kits and different suspension options, obviously something to consider for your van, but this guy comes standard with this, and I really think for the standard tourist caravan parks caravan, this is really all you need. Pump on the outside, we have 2 switch valves here, so with the Crusader you can switch over and choose from what drinking pool you want. We have a mud flap, Crusader branded of course, bit weird if it was anything else. Mains pressure water filler, like so. A little spider cap here to keep the creepy crawlies out, or the mud wasps as I hear and see through the servicing team next door. We have a 28 litre stainless steel Swift hot water service. This is a gas and electric. This unit here allows you to have quick changeover. Inside I'll show you the switches. 28 litre fast recovery unit, made up the road, fully assembled here in Melbourne, and Fab and his team do a fantastic job. So these guys have absolutely embedded themselves within Crusader. We have a Sanjo toilet. Check out the Sanjo toilet tutorial video we're just about to put out. We have our cassette toilet, so it's still a wet toilet of course. Optional and upgradable inbuilt SOG system within that one. We have a drop-down legs on all 4 corners, of course, and a grey water outlet. Grey water outlet. Doesn't come with a tank, grey water outlet. But again, plenty for the people that are at home. We have a ensuite window, a lounge window, we have a bedroom window, ventilation point up like that, and then obviously right at the front there, we jumped over him with the tunnel boot, but that is a mains plug-in for your mains power. We have our clearance lights, we have our spare wheel at the back, optional Crusader Melbourne tyre cover. Just all you got to do is drive down to Melbourne and meet the crew here and have a coffee with us and get yourself a new caravan. You get one of these, all optionally free of course. We have a really cool and reinforced new upgraded tyre mount on the back there, really looking well and truly over-engineered, does the part beautifully. This is a Sanjo door, obviously stick it up to and around. You've got your RVMAP manufacturing badge there to highlight the fact that obviously these have been manufactured to the qualities and standard the RVMAP manufacturer suggests under the Caravan Industry Association of Victoria. But why wouldn't we be? Because we're Manufacturer of the Year for 2024 for the team at Crusader Caravans. So kudos to the team. We have our windows, bedroom and kitchen. My favourite thing about this whole caravan is a picnic table. It seems insane, but there's no keys. Finally, someone's listened. Boom! Like so. Really, really easy to use. You just make sure he's locked when you drive. He's not going anywhere. Really cool. You wouldn't believe how many times I have to go and rustle a key to be able to get ready for a caravan show. So no more of that. And a TV hutch. We have a brand new TV stand hook here. We have TV out, 12 volt and a double power point outside of the TV hatch. So really cool. Again, these doors feature throughout, so to lock them we just press it in. Obviously we've got our suspension, same on the other side, and our chassis, as it really highlights that A-frame right to the tip, runs all the way back to the suspension. It's actually amazing as to how people underappreciate that and you know, buy themselves a 4-inch chassis. It makes all the difference, I feel. Compliance plate, we've ran through the weights at the start of the video, but of course, obviously, all Rover compliance and caravan industry standards upheld. Gas bayonet outlets, so we just hook our barbecue or whatever it may be up to that and cook away, obviously outside of the awning for compliance reasons. Awning on this guy here, we haven't measured it out, but I would anticipate size-wise, we're looking at about a 16-foot awning for coverage, comes about 2.5 off the van. Van is measured at width-wise about the 2.5 into the aircon, we're around about that 2.9. We have our King Omni Jack aerial on the roof there. So what is this little UFO on the outside there? That is an omnidirectional TV antenna. So that means that you actually don't need to do the old turny McGurney on the roof. You literally just leave it, press tune, and providing you're not under a big canopy like we are, it'll pick up all sorts of different TV stations, digital obviously. White rope there for the awning. We have an outside annex light, and the outside is obviously not as good as the inside, because of course the inside, it looks so much nicer. Ladies first. Guys, welcome to the Lifechanger Experience inside. So, it is a Club Lounge Caravan. The Club Lounge Caravan features a queen bed. It is still ample walk around room here. You know, I can still do the old knee shuffle here like so, looking very suave and sophisticated, Michael. Queen bed, we have pockets either side, so things that Crusader haven't diminished on. They wanted to make sure they obviously still give people the things that they love. So pockets on the side, we've got a little smelly thing in there to be able to keep it nice and schmelly in here. We've gone ahead, obviously, and still kept the overhead cupboard storage. They're absolutely massive, the overhead cupboard storage. They've gone over the top with their storage needs. Obviously, the payload on this is absolutely massive. So as far as the storage-wise, why not? You've got heaps of area to be able to put bits and pieces. We have reading lights with USBs at the bottom of them on each side and at the lounge as well. Beautiful bed heads, upgrade from what you'd previously seen within the Crusader Lifechanger range. And then we have a double power point and USB in there as well, ready for charging all of your devices. Little pocket that pops out, and we have a robe like so, and the drawer like so. So really important with the drawers. One biggest upgrade that we've seen with the drawers is it is a soft close drawer assembly. So Crusader have gone ahead, spent the money, and even in their most sort of entry level, first time Caravaner van, they've gone ahead and put the soft close drawers. So you just feel the quality. So one thing that's really important to highlight is club lounges allow people to be able to lounge on their vans, around their vans, without the need to be able to lay on your bed. The biggest issue that I find with people with these sort of vans is they buy a van like a Cafe Dinette or an L-shaped lounge and they go, where can I lay down for the rest of the time? The club lounge does that. So with the club lounge assembly, you have so many options. So you got one, I can lounge across here, we can play dominoes. Do people still play dominoes? These are the things that keep me up at night. And maybe you too. Leave a comment below. You playing dominoes? What's up? Now, the windows. These are a Moby cool window like so. These have the clips, so they're a little bit different than the traditional. They cost us a little bit more, but we thought it was worth doing the upgrade. Of course, you still have the midgie screens that come down and clip down. And then we have open, 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 and providing you 1, 2, and 3, and then back in. So exactly what you've seen previously. These are the things you've loved and the things that work, but the window itself, it still has that functionality, but the actual quality and the fixtures and fittings on the windows, you can really tell just by playing with them, handling them. I think all the difference. Again, USB, voila. On the roof, keeping us powered. What do you think we have? Well, I'm glad you've asked. It's a 200 watt monocrystalline solar panel running to a BM Pro Aspero system. So the BM Pro Aspero system, we've used it for a little bit now. It is a 25 amp solar controller. It is a 30 amp AC charger, so it's your 240 from your house, and then it features a 20 amp mini boost DC to DC charger. Try saying that 10 times. It's a self-managed system, so it's an all-in-one system. It's located underneath your bed. We'll give you a sneak peek at it later when we swap positions, and at least you can get a bit of an idea about what it is and how it works. So, cupboards, heaps of them. We have cupboard. This is our solar controller panel. This is our gas hot water switch, electric hot water service, AC switch for your aircon, and that is our wireless lighting system. Now in the cupboard, you've obviously got reinforced gas struts at 60 newtons, and we've gone for these new hinges across all of our Crusader range for the MY25 units. The hinges like this have been used in some of the most off-roady caravans. Same sort of application, so these are a little bit different. these are actually, when they fix into the door, there's actually a rubber inset plug that goes into the door. So it's not just like a screw straight into ply. It's in with a gripper assembly. It's a specialized machine that we've purchased specifically for this construction method, and then we've put it on. Everything we do at Crusader, you've got to keep in mind, Crusader want to obviously minimize your negative experience, minimize warranty issues, because they don't want to pay, they don't want you having the issues. So if they're going to do a switch like this, we know that they've thought about it and they've tested it. So the CRVs for the last 12 months, voila. And I personally haven't been had any involvement with any negative side of any assembly like this. I'm super stoked that we've gone for this. It allows for so much more flexibility in the door assembly process. So we've got this awesome leg, biggest knock put on Caravan legs, is a specialized leg at Crusader Resource. It is rock solid. And the guys have gone ahead and stuck that to the floor. Not gonna move. The kitchen, where all the fun stuff happens, is just on this side of the Caravan. So we've put it on this side of the Caravan, so that way, if you happen to want to pass the delectable salumi board, this is a book, just imagination, out the window, you can. Because we're now serving outside of the window and we're passing it to Charlie, Susan, or Cheryl, whatever and whoever happens to be. Even if Cheryl's there, who knows? We need to have a look at the kitchen. So we have beautiful sink. We've gone for this gooseneck tap. Love that. Awesome. One thing I love about Crusader is they use professional corkers. So you can see these guys have got professional corking all the way through. I don't have this sort of corking in my house. So Crusader have obviously spent that money. They've got professional corking team. Vince and his crew absolutely smash it out of the park. You can tell that they're doing this just like they would their own house. Love it. Above my hedges here is a Sanjo air conditioner. It's a true reverse cycle heating and cooling air conditioner. And obviously for compliance reasons, we've gone ahead and whacked in one of those new light sensitive smoke detectors. So staying on top of everything, you don't have to worry about is the van safe, is it not? It comes with all these certificates. It's met every compliance known to man. Before I tell you just a little bit more about the kitchen, calm down, we're just going to talk about the TV area. So obviously it is that Omni jack on the roof. It's a 24-inch Majestic Smart TV. So we've gone ahead, we clean up all the leads, we make it look presentable, we do the extra mile. This just like clips off, you press the little thing at the top and it pulls off. Again, a Majestic bracketing system. We've gone for Majestic. Really, really stoked. Been using these guys forever. Providing if you have the right area on the roof, Mr. Omnijack, you are laughing. So no more whining, no more headaches, no more drama. It just goes up there, turn it on. Cheryl's stoked, Susan's stoked, whoever you're taking stoked. So back to the important stuff. Thicker bench top. So you've got a thick bench top here in the Lifechanger MY25 vans. It is a, haven't measured it, but the other ones were about half of this. Straight edge bench tops, beautiful finish, nothing impacted as far as a standard Lifechanger to that of a Musketeer. Nothing build difference, just some optional extras that you might want to consider adding, changing, modifying, whatever works for you. We've got cupboard. Again, same sort of assembly. We've got 1, 2, 3, and I think we get the point. There's cupboards everywhere. So we have our range hood, 1, 2, from the team at Finch. Oh, 1, 2, 2, 3, bang. And then we have our cooktop from the team at Swift. It is the Hawk 600 series. We got burner. So there's a 4-gas burner. No electric presence, not required. 4-gas burner. Laugh. And the amount of people that were upgrading to this, astonishing. Crusader's just implemented across the range. We have a grill with a slidey thing. It's fantastic. Take it out. That will catch fire. And last but not least, we have something new. This is an LG microwave from the team at Swift. So you'll notice it's actually in the full casing from the team at Swift. They've actually spent a bit of time. More and more we're seeing the phase of ovens sort of swap out. A lot of people want to be able to have a low microwave and they want to be able to touch it, feel it, see it, all that sort of stuff. So this is the LG introduction. Has this really cool thing, and then once I saw this, I realized my one at home, which I've had for 6 years, has this. So clearly I got no clue. It's all stick it up. Boom. And we've got all these different modes. So inside the door, you've got these things. Got something that's called Smart Diagnosis. I assume we scan this QR code, register the product, and then potentially we can jump on the phone and say, hey, listen, it's doing this weird thing. What do you think? Because obviously that this is fitted into the framing system, the securement of this is fantastic. So auto cook, manual cook, inverted defrost, all these bits and pieces. Microwaves are smart these days. They don't just heat things up, apparently. They have some other fun stuff too. We have drawers, and drawers. What is in here? Well, I'm glad you asked, probably a drawer. We have our owner's handbook we put here for the Crusader Melbourne crew. We have our cutlery drawer with our remote for our TV, smart TV of course for all your Netflix and stuff. Drawer, and drawer. So, soft close. We get it asked all the time. Our competitors used to knock us around a little bit. We'll listen to the feedback, figure out how to do it, and voila. The handles in this as well, really different, really flush finish, beautiful assembly. The guys and girls at Crusader have really listened to the feedback, and you can clearly tell because this van looks like it should cost you an arm and a leg, but it'll only cost you 3-4 toes potentially if we're talking body parts. Come this way. We have a Camp Sanjo, whatever these guys are up to branding wise these days. The Sanjo is a 170 litre fridge. We've released some tutorial videos on it. It has some awesome features. It also has some beautiful finish. So everything that I sent to see from the Sanjo team tends to be a like an aluminium finish, and they really don't use a lot of plastic in their assembly. So these guys really fantastic. Haven't had any negative feedback on this sort of stuff for the time they've been incepted within the Lifechanger range. Really pleased with the service and the fit out that I've seen with the Sanjo product. So reassurance, we know how to use them. We've got him all on board. Aircon, fridge, toilet, and the awning are fully supported obviously by Crusader and the Sanjo team. We have a sliding door like so. We just go kukung on the floor and whoa, like so. And the sliding door comes on. It's like a quad roller assembly that you've seen before in the Musketeers and Excaliburs, not going anywhere. You've got one towel rail up there as well, a brand new toilet roll holder, just because why not? Looks the class. A flushable toilet, obviously, with indicators and sensors and stuff to tell you, obviously, that it is full or needs emptying, or that it's the husband's turn to take it out. Whatever you like us to lie about, that's fine. Awesome feature. Love the bowl. Factory have reconstructed the thought process around like what do people want in their vans, where are they upgrading, what are the common things people are wanting. Bigger bowl, different tapware, this looks gorgeous, standardized mirror, touch light above the sink, and then this little shelf as well, so when you pull up toothbrushes and all that sort of stuff, the factory have obviously listened to customer feedback, and you can clearly tell it's really, really nice. So this guy just pops over. We have a lift up bench here, and that's our Aussie Traveller 3.2 kilo washing machine. This guy down, all the plumbing. So there's no shortcuts. It's all PVC. It's all John Guest. It's all water rated, stamped. You can see all the compliance measures associated with that there. We've got breather points to make sure that we're not getting that backflow. We're not getting that. We're not getting the air locks, anything like that. So you can clearly see that the plumbers, the electricians, all of those guys are day in, day out Crusader guys. There's no contractors that we're using to be able to throw into the mix and going, hey Charlie, you do it today, Tom, you do it the next. Pff, who cares who started it? Who cares who finished it, as long as we get paid? The mentality of the Crusader guys is like, hey man, like I've got to come back to this and I'm going to make sure that what I'm doing, I'm happy to start again tomorrow because it's me doing it. So they build it like it's theirs. They love it like it's theirs. We check it like it's ours. Can't really lose, especially for the sort of van that it is, a fully composite constructed van. The roof in here, when you look across this roof line, it's all gloss finish. So again, it's that fully composite unit, heaps of lighting. Obviously, the hatch has a touch button on it as well to light up. You've got this like nice sort of like glow around it. Rather than a light, it's a little bit more of a mood setter, if you will. Shower door. So this is a glass shower door, no perspex, none of that rubbish. Yes, a little bit more weight, but the quality of this is going to last. So you're not going to get any headaches or movements or anything like that. The shower equipment, obviously we've got our shower rows like so. A shower head, we've cable tied this up because these do have to move around a little bit. Awesome height adjustment. So if, you know, I'm short as all heck, but like you can't really, oh, that goes all the way up like that. Oh, if you actually know how to use it, Michael, should have practiced this before you did the video. Silly man. I'm just going to adjust this down because getting dripped on is not a fun time. This guy just pops in like so, and then you can go right to the top of the height adjustment. So the roof height in here is 80 inches, so I can't imagine you're going to need it much more than that. And if you do, hey, all the power to you. If you could throw like 2 inches my way, I'd certainly take it. It's a one-piece fiberglass construction in the shower, so it just means that you're not going to get any sort of water ingress or water running out. You've got a drain hole exit point. We protect our shower floors here with our stockies. You've got a little shelf here for soap and we have an evacuation vent that will put in air or take air out depending on the climate of the day. A bit too warm, take him out. A bit too cold, come in. Whatever works for you, whatever opposites attract, of course. We have a light switch remote that you can remove and take with you. You've got labels, of course, like so, MY25, and this just clips back up like so, which is great. So you can take them around, you can turn the annex lights on and off. If you happen to be outside and you want to be able to pop things on and off, that allows for that. Our Aspera system's up here. Quick run through. We've got a display. We've got on and off button. Pump 1, pump 2. You don't have the second pump, so don't worry about that. Pump 1, we click that. You've got solar indication, auxiliary charge from your car. AC mains is obviously when you're plugged into the caravan park or your house. And our water tank indicators here, as well as our power lights, just like so, to let you know how much time you've got left, really. The math is there. Why the Lifechanger Experience? Well, most people are telling me it's this among other reasons. So this is a entry pantry as soon as you walk in on this door. So as soon as you walk in, you've got this bang straight on your eye. Absolutely awesome. So you've got heaps of storage. Doors here. We walk in, need some tomato sauce on the stat. First of all, tomato sauce in the cupboard, in the fridge. Year-old debate. It is a Midgie screened door. And it's also on the other side of that, it's a security mesh door, like a reinforced security mesh. It's not crimp safe because, of course, it's not crimp safe, but it is, however, a reinforced aluminium security door. So you've got your blind, like so, for light blockout that locks up, and we've got a headboard upon entrance in case you do the old headbutt and you're 6'7" inside the shower there. This van is our MY25 Lifechanger Experience. I think you'll find it hard to beat. I think you'll find it hard to be able to find someone that's willing to offer you an XRP fully insulated composite construction that's Australian made, chassis, appliances, and all of that, a quality fixture and fitting inside the van. I think Crusader have absolutely nailed this in its construction. They've listened to the consumer, and I think you're going to see a lot more Lifechanger experiences on the road, and at the price that Crusader's sending them on the road at, I think you'd be hard-pressed to be able to beat it. Please, if there's something you'd want to find out, you can email me, hello@crusadermelbourne.com. Head to a website. We've got a heap more blog posts, YouTube tutorials, or alternatively, we have the next van waiting for you. Who knows? Trade-ins, bring them. We're more than happy to have a chat. You can give us a call on 03 9359 2938. Head to our website, www.crusadercaravansmelbourne.com.au. I hope you've enjoyed this experience. And stay tuned for the next video. Have a look at the MY25 range. Suss out your local dealer. Crusader are absolutely kicking butt and here to stay. Thanks so much for your time, guys. We'll see you cruising soon.
Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out more from Crusader Caravans Melbourne. We have plenty of tutorial videos, product highlights, and walkthrough videos for your next new Crusader Caravan. Thanks so much. Hit subscribe, push the notification bell so you stay up to date with all of our latest content. Thanks so much and happy caravanning.